over the years, theater has gained grounds all over the world. But I can't speak the same for Ghana because it looks like in Ghana, just few number of people have made up their mind to help to give theater a face in Ghana. And one of those few people you can speak about is Gladstone Inditsi Kwawukume. Gladstone has given a lot of impact into people's life all over the world, especially students and young people from South Africa and Ghana. He started off as maybe a theater director in a lot of senior high schools, straight up to supporting a lot of NGOs in the country. Then he lifted from that side into events in general, from Broadway to the theater festivals to other stage plays all over the country. Today, I'm going to speak to him about a lot of things you don't know about him and what makes him want to still stay in the industry and help young people. Indichi,
Charlie,
welcome to the podcast. So I created this podcast to actually just speak to young people like myself and also speak to them concerning what actually drives them and also why they are even still doing what they are doing, even though they are still not making enough money from it, and why they are supposed to be inspiration to young people. So you are welcome.
Charlie, thank you.
Indichi, how do you feel when you do an event and you don't make any money out of it?
That's a big question. That's a really tough question. You know, you feel disappointed,
Okay.
you break down,
Okay.
you'll be discouraged again,
Okay.
you'll be sad. Like, you see, everybody's aiming to make profit or
Right.
make money because you are working with team members, you are working with people, you need to pay them, and
Right.
everybody pay them. You are trying to make sure that you have to make money that can keep you person going and can run
Right.
the office going. So if you don't make money, you know, after the event that evening, you have to sit down and start thinking. You cannot sleep. Those kind of stuff. So it's more of disappointment. But other side, when the event is become successfully, okay, as much you are looking to make money, it's either you make money and then event flop. It doesn't mean like if flop like people doesn't come. The event goes on, but it doesn't reach the people expectation. It means there's not going to be event next step for you, or the patronize is going to reduce.
Right.
But when you made it, like the event was ground, people appreciate the event. People like, I want to come back next year,
Right.
and you don't make money. That's when alone may comfort you in one way or the other.
So which one do you like?
we are in for business.
We are in for business.
So you try as possible that you break
We
even.
break even.
That's the most important thing. Yes, the making sure the show become
Grand.
grants
Yeah.
to boost your morale, boost your CV, and you know. At the end of the day,
Mhm.
that's not it. Cannot that one cannot feed you.
Right.
You cannot pay
The bills.
the bills and the stuff. So you need to make sure that you make that money.
So what keeps you going? Because I know you've done some couple of events. Some of them you've lost. Some of them you've broken even. I won't say you've made profit yet
Yeah,
because
no.
I've seen a lot of your events you do.
Yeah.
They are capital intensive. What really keeps you going? Because I see this one they're gonna work out. Because your last event was crazy.
Yeah, very very crazy.
What
It's
keeps you going?
motivation,
What really motivates you?
encouragement from people,
Right.
and then the passion of what you see at the people's eyes. Do you get it? That's the key. You see, when motivation and passion drive you to do a lot of stuff. And trust me, with God, all things are possible. So sometimes we keep our Christianity or keep our faith in whatever we do. Okay, so when you have the faith, you have the passion, it keeps going, and motivation. Sometimes there are two types of motivation.
Right.
One is to break you, and one is to make you.
Right.
But one, take the one that will break you rather more than the one is to make you. Because the breaking you give you the guidelines or the directions to make it success.
Take your time. I want you to say that again. Why do you have to pick what breaks you?
What breaks you rather motivates you or strengthens you or challenge you to do much better.
Right.
To prove those people who want to oppress you or break you that you can make it.
Indichi, let me take you back. I'm going to take you back.
Oh,
back.
yeah.
What year? No, okay, because There was a point in time when you really wanted to start Heritage of
Yeah.
Africa. Let's go back. Inditsi, at that point, I knew you. I knew you didn't have the capital. I knew you are young. You had the mind to actually support young people in a way. But at that point, you as Inditsi or Gladstone, you were having a lot of challenges
Yeah.
because you had to. A lot of the guys were staying with you. You were supporting them,
Yeah.
feeding them, and all that. But you still went ahead to start creating these events and making sure that the guys are all on board to support. But yourself as Inditsi or Gladstone had a lot of issues you were working on.
Yeah.
At that point in your life, what really pushed you and say, I don't care and put aside my problems and solve other people's problems?
It's challenging. Those years,
Yeah.
it's really, really tough, as I said. That already, me. So at the point when we just wake up one day, like we just the guys all wake up one day in the room and then we start talking plenty. I didn't talk that day. That morning, I didn't even be able to make any comments. They were talking about Sankofa, who has made us and graced us in Ghana. They talk about how it's fallen and what can they change the narrative to make it much better, or not to give the young ones coming a better opportunities. So I didn't pay attention because I'm still struggling in terms of my finances, and then living with people's children, and you try
It's
to
not
make sure,
easy.
let them feel comfortable, they're eating and that stuff, and then family issues and work issues, and so those things. So when they brought the idea, I didn't take it up because I'm about to leave the country for a project. So, and that's one too was a really challenges because that particular project gave me a lot of problems, which So at the point, I didn't. But the evening when I came, in the evening we went to sit at one of our family friends' office at Fariko Mall.
Okay.
That's bring that kind of thing. So the boys like, no, we need to do it. We need to do it. So, well, in the morning the thing is still like hunting me. Child, then I need to do something. That kind of stuff. Let me put all my trouble and my burdens and my worries aside, and maybe this will motivate me because that's my passion, and that's the reason why they're there with me. So I need to listen to them. So when I get back in the evening, I said they all should meet me at Farako Mall, which they did. Okay. And we have supper. I think I get Oto do Kwabele.
The belly must be full first.
Exactly. So when we started the conversation that night, and I came out, what can we do? Now we need to get venue. I start, giving them the event practical, what they need to do. You need to get venue. Okay, you need to pay for the venue. What follows the awards? What are you giving the kids? Is it going to be normal awards we normally receive at Sankofa, or you are going to upgrade it? So all of them bring their stations. So that particular event were not coming from me. Like I'm the one who want to do it. They
Right.
come from that young guys, that Nana Sechi, Fiber Bernard,
Richie,
FM. Those guys
Right.
that is in my house. Okay, Alfred, those new secondary school guys, and then Richie them. So when they were then saying all those things, I was like, so we all come together, and then okay, we should do it. So I told Nana, I told the entire team that okay, fine. Before I leave, I have only barely 2 weeks or a week to leave. We should look for the venue. When they confirm the venue, we should look for what? The awards. So awards, that's when I said we should do the awards. Do you get that kind of thing?
Yeah.
I said, okay, fine. Then awards, then schools will be invited. Do you get it? We don't want a lot of schools. We'll get 5. We were then talking we'll get 5 because there's a top competition called Sankofa is coming up.
Yeah.
So the guy like, okay, fine, let's see what we can do. So they give that kind of trust that I should be able to lead them. Then Fiber brought the name. That guy is always like foreign guy.
Yeah.
So Fiber brought the
Broadway, yes.
We brought a lot of names on board, but we feel that the name is more resonating a lot. Like, that relates to the
Theater
space. So
yeah,
we take the name. So they promise that before I get down to where I'm going, they will have given me a lot of concrete. And trust me, when I got down, when I opened my WhatsApp, I saw messages coming that, they've get the venue. The venue is about, was around 3,000 or so. No, 2,000. It was like one day.
Mm-hmm.
And I've kept some money down.
Mm-hmm.
I've kept some money down. So I called my friend in China that I need a trophy. I'm like, oh no, Gladstone, add medals because no one is doing that. You only see it in football. Like, oh wow, like that I like that kind of thing that nobody's doing it. So then I called and said, okay, now we are doing medal. Now we are not giving the individual awards certificate. We add something to it.
Right.
They're like, yay, that kind of stuff. So our first day, we were able to want to do it grand.
Mm-hmm.
And indeed, we did it. I tried to invest all my money I made for some time that I need to pay debt. I knew that that's two troubles.
Right.
I forgot I'm owing that huge amount. Then my mom called me like, Gladstone. I said, Mom, don't worry, we'll make money. This one,
money will come.
money will come. That kind of.
Did you make money on the first one?
God damn it.
A capital.
A capital. And then, hey, the students are happy that Charlie,
They've won.
they've won, and
medals.
that's one of the most pretty theater
theater
events
events and all that.
They start comparing to Sanko and that stuff.
But what's you want to come though?
Wallahi. That moment, some of the guys left the group and they formed their own.
Oh.
Woodim and then some other guys. So they left the group and formed their own with Jonas.
Okay.
So one, our own was ahead.
Mm-hmm.
So them to do smart.
To
do their own.
Right.
And I keep on saying that sometimes there's always a master plan.
Of course.
Of everything we do.
Of course.
So we shouldn't rush. Let's see what Jonas 2 can do. I keep on Charlie, we are brothers. But it's a competition field we are in. So we go in all. And they tried their best to, I don't say copy, to study
what you did and also do something similar.
It didn't go that way.
No, it won't go. They are not the master plan.
And then the winners
mm-hmm.
who won, that's also Presec for the main edition for Broadway. That week, they went for journalist competition. And then they got, I think, is it third or fourth? Or fourth. And you can see clear that those school has been cheated.
Oh.
So they start doing jama.
Is that true?
Shit, like assembly, Broadway, Christian Ekasa, that kind of stuff.
I get you. I
was there that day, and I went there not to just go and be inclusive, but just to support my students, to support them to make sure that they have the program. But it's a learning something. I always say that we are not in competition with anything. So
how many years have you been running Broadway so far?
13 years.
13 good years.
Yes. 13
of
years.
Changing lives, inspiring lives
exactly.
of young people in the theater space.
Exactly. So the first edition, trust me Bokarov, I cried the whole 1 week. We didn't eat.
And you are still doing it?
Yes.
And you are still not making your money?
One of them fall sick by force because 2 days we have never eaten anything. We have to wait for our mom to cook before we eat.
Yeah, I remember. So, I remember those times.
You are there, so you know.
I've been coming to that. I was around Sakumono by then.
Yes.
And I'll come all the way to Accra, come to your house. Hey, so because me to Charlie Hustler, so I'll come and stay there for like 3-4 days before I go back.
Exactly.
No, but you see, I think those things that happen actually built us.
Exactly.
Those things that happen actually directed our path to where we are now. Because I think if we didn't go through those challenging times of our career, we wouldn't be here by now.
Of course.
But shifting from there to when you actually started putting together the whole week, was it a whole week festival?
Yes, 1 week festival.
A whole week festival, which give us a better platform to understand the theater field itself. How was it like? How did it actually even come up? Because you were doing just a day or probably 2 days. You were doing those events for a while. You've done it for about 13 years. Then suddenly, Glad said, "I'm doing 1 week." That's crazy.
Yes, it's crazy. For all those years, we are studying People's Festival.
Right.
We are targeting like Grahamstown National Festival in South Africa.
Okay.
We are talking about Edinburgh in Scotland.
Right.
So those are the festival the team was aiming. And we keep on saying that we don't jump from class 1 to class 5.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get it? We always want to do something like, we want to build up something. And once we are going, people are falling, people are coming, people are going.
Mm-hmm.
So the new team, and trust me, every member of FOA passed through the stage of FOA. the Broadway.
Right.
So the new team that we had from now, majority of them from Ebri girls, them all of them passed through Broadway Theatre
The ladies you
Festival.
work with now.
Yes, now.
Well, I think most of them are ladies.
Yes, but now no more guys, now ladies.
It used to be guys.
Guys,
Then now switch to all ladies.
So you can see they are ready to give. And then trust me, all of them too went to the school of performing arts. So them adding the event management to their lifestyle is quite easy. And they have that passion already for the company and then for the theater as a whole. So seeing them coming together, bringing their ideas on board, they let us start doing monologue challenge. We start doing dance, you know. So this year, I tried to let some of them to travel out of the country, France and other stuff.
Just to go and experience how the free other festivals are done.
Exactly. And then past years, people keep on coming, we want to come to Ghana. We want to come to Ghana. So we start inviting foreigners from South Africa. That was last 3 years. And then they keep on like, wow, this needs to be. Then last year, we invite South Africa, Sierra Leone, Nigeria.
Great.
Like, no. Now the 1 week, they like...
The 1 day is not enough.
No, we need to bring more people. So they bring the plan. I would say it's my idea.
The girls.
The girls.
Say Brie girls.
You see? No, Megis, this is not
Methodist girls.
Yes.
I beg you, it is Methodist girls.
These are Methodist girls.
I beg you.
So we sat down many times and they are ready to do. They bring the proposal, they bring the ideas and that stuff. So and as a leader, try to make sure that every idea, whether it's nonsense, it still can work something out.
Right.
So it was a really tough because as I can tell you, 3 months to the event, we don't have 1,000 Ghana cedis. But we have invited people. We have plots. People come to you. Once we don't have, that's kind of crazy. And we keep on asking ourselves, can we do it? If it was the 1 day one, everything has been paid, that kind of. But one of the things I believe, and then that is moving, is my first sponsor I meet now is my boss, is my mentor everything, Mr. Ali Ajami from Trillium.
Okay.
The first that I met him, he said, Gladstone, there's something in this festival. It will go big and become a nation something. Not only in Ghana, but everywhere to hear it. So I don't want you to stop. And I keep on watching the man. Do you know I'm suffering? That kind of...
I can't even pay my bills. I can't even
pay my bills. Like, so that's why I come to you. That's the second year. Like, don't worry. We'll support you. So I thought they would give me money. They give me products. But you see, the way we are, we appreciate everything. And that product helped us a lot. It changed things. It add value
to the event.
So that kind of advice and contribution stick to me. I don't give up. If people are at the edge of dying, I still want to make this thing happen and become consistent. So through then the third year, they give us cash.
Right.
They give us 2,000 Ghana cedis. I say, yo, it's coming. So gradually, and then the small money we make. Sometimes we break even, the team will go, and then we start adding other events that can generate revenue.
Right.
That's the Chaskele. It was a blast in McGee's. Charlie McGee's girls sport Chaskele for me. The first year, second, third year. That's what give us revenue to do the event. Although they didn't give us the revenue that could sustain, but other stuff we're doing to sustain the whole thing. So that money we normally get for the year, we keep them to do the final.
The main festival.
So this year, the 1 year, the whole week was something. But trust me, the first year was NDC time. This year too was the 1 week too, I don't know. But yes, it's not being political, but every part that comes power have its own blessing in our life.
Right.
Do you get it? So these girls came in board. Some of them contribute emotionally, spiritually, and financially. Especially Kia, the one I call, he contributed 10,000 Ghana cedis to the project. Right. We start booking hotel. And trust me, all the foreigners you see in Ghana were being fed and accommodated by us.
People who came to the festival come and enjoy the festival.
All the 7 countries.
You were paying their hotels, feeding them, transporting them to the venues. Why?
Okay, so international standard. When international standard, the festival invites you.
Yes.
As a delegate, it takes some of your costs.
Okay.
Especially the ground transport and accommodation.
Okay.
And feeding the festival.
So you only fly to the country and they will handle the rest.
But if you apply as a participant or a delegate. You pay for everything fully.
Okay. So you mean that in this case you invited them, so you were
Yes,
handling
handling
their
them.
yeah.
And then my lecturer, Professor Kobe Mensah,
Okay.
give a lot of
Support.
ideas like, okay, let's do this. That man is Gen Z professor.
I get you, right?
So he tried to give us, same as we met the NCC, National Commission of Culture Director, give us, but one of the brilliant man give us some serious advice and how we can navigate and get money is Rex. That's the experience, because these are the people we have started in front of them. They give us a lot of insight, motivation, and those things. So you see, fast forward, like let me say Rex support us a lot of ideas and then cash. That was experience. Same as Kobe Mensah. Okay, sorry, Professor Kobe Mensah. He give us money and support. So those things, that little monies, we add up and we're able to make it succeed. Especially one of the venue was given to us for free by the Department of School of Performing Arts.
Right.
Which if they could have give it to
Charge
us,
you.
charge you,
It's
at least by now
crazy.
it's crazy. So and then the lecturers, Uncle Terry, those people, we try to have a consultation one-on-one with them. So the advice, the motivation, the challenge they are seeing coming, you see, they know because they are adults. So they see like this challenge is coming. You need to find how you can approach it.
Right.
And trust me, be able to deal with that. Then the welfare too. And Sabi, we spoke to him like, we spoke to her like, Chalema, Shaya in this cow,
Yeah.
but be on credit. Like, oh no, he just go and find some 20,000 or 10,000, start with that. And trust me, my kid sister comes in, I'll support you with breakfast. On and on. Kate comes in, like my sweetheart coming, like Gladstone, like that kind of support.
Your sweetheart.
That kind of support was there emotionally. So, in all, if they don't bring money, they give you the platform to make this possible.
Right.
And then they were there present to add plus to the event, to see that that kind of government officials and state officials were there to support. National Theatre Director was there. Commission of Culture sent its representative. Ghana Tourism Authority was there. So you see, that kind of thing give you the leverage. People see how it is. And trust me, everybody come to that festival and say that this is one of the best.
Yeah, because we don't have a festival for theater in Ghana.
That's our idea. For 13 years, we don't have a festival that people goes and showcase what they have. That's part of the idea. You want to be the mouthpiece of the practitioners. You can't be hiding yourself.
No,
not
not
just
at
only the
all.
one day or theater, you have to go and pay venue. But this platform give you to network, to know each other, to see people's work, not only in Ghana but internationally.
So we are hoping to have a bigger version next year.
Trust me, we have about 20 countries coming.
Are you
We have
kidding?
open.
Are you kidding me?
Oh yeah, we have open nomination application.
And you've got to about 20 countries already.
I'm telling you, just stay tuned.
So next year Ghana is going to be more crazier than it was.
This year was just trying to test the
This
waters.
is why it's testing the water. Now
Next
we are going
year-
full force.
Exactly. Next year, the team is ever ready.
Right.
Consultation has to begin, and then trust me.
So how are you getting funding for next year?
we starting to write grants. We're trying to meet the minister
Okay.
coming on, and Creative Arts Agency. We are having a strong partnership. So next year is going to be more of Creative Arts Agency doing the thing, not Territory of Africa,
Okay.
in partnership with Ghana Tourism Development, Professor Kobe's
Authority.
office.
Okay.
Then the mother body is the Minister of Tourism. Then Ghana Tourism Authority. Those people, we have already engaged them in one way or the other, verbally, but they have the interest now. So we are trying to make sure that it become materialized, to become a heavy event.
So Gladstone, let me ask you this. In view of all of this, what is in for you?
I'm looking for money. So money is in it for me. If we can't do this one and then go hungry. At this point where we are, my brother, that's part of the team, Solomon Fixnowu, and then my son, which is my brother's FM. This is where we have arrived. So how can we transform what we have done now into a money venture? That's a question. Someone may ask, let me compare ourselves to maybe or to Apple Future. Yeah, their parents have money. Okay, but what's in for them? It's money. So they use money to put money. They may lose their first season, their first edition.
Right.
But the second edition, they're using that first edition to break through for sponsors and corporates to see that they're not fraud guys.
The thing can be done, so they are
Exactly.
doing it.
So they have the capacity and the ability to do it because they've done it before when there's no sponsors.
Right.
So they mount the belief to themselves that when they come to you, Eugene, you'll be eager to affiliate yourself to them. Not even able to tell them to just be on
Part
board.
of it. Yes.
And that's what we are creating next year. Next year, we are creating partnership
Okay.
to make it around here.
So Inditsi, if what would you tell your, this is 25-year self? That what would you want to tell your 25-year self? That do this way, don't do it that way. What would you tell? So assuming I'm 25 years, I want to venture into that same space you are. What would you tell, assuming you are looking at your 25-year-old who is about to start the journey you started some years ago? What would be your first advice to that person, yourself, your 25-year-old Inditsi Kwawukume?
Okay, so it's simple.
Mm-hmm.
I won't say no, and I won't say yes. You let him know that whatever you're going to do, there's a risk, and the risks are more higher. Do you get it? You see, the challenge you have is more than what you're going to see. It's like you growing up. You see, when you discourage somebody, you don't know. People don't have the same luck. So that my 25 years, I may struggle deep, but instead of 25 years, your little guidance and push and your advice may let him succeed more than you.
Right.
We all go to school, right? We have teachers. And the teacher who taught you how to read and write, you can't pass by your teacher and buy ride and build house.
You try to buy some.
Exactly. Maybe the same position he is. You go the same way to become a teacher, but you'll be more than the person. He have taught you the disadvantage and advantage in that position. So you coming in, you must know your way out.
Right. Inditsi, I want you to give me your 5 takeaways. All these years that you've done what you have been doing, changing lives, motivating people, inspiring people, giving people careers, making sure people are using their talent to actually benefit from whatever they have to do. What are your 5 takeaways that you have learned throughout the journey of moving from the classroom to the event space and now to the festival?
5 takeaway. 1, listening. 2, listening. 3, listening. 4, listening. I'll come back to that in 5, listening. In the theater space, we have something called the 5 W's. That's what you must know. Who, what, when, how. I left one.
And why?
Where and why.
Right.
Especially the question you cannot answer, why. When you're able to understand the 5 W's and listening, you know where you're going. That's take home. Because where am I going from here? That must be your destination. So you must know how to plan.
Right.
Do you get it? So that moment or all those years is like a wheel. Practicing, learning, listening, correcting yourself, this kind of stuff. Try to see people's events, how they do it, volunteer for people's events. Putting all those things together. We don't just stand up one day. I didn't stand up one day and then the boys all came to me. I started somewhere, right from SS. I started working for people in that space. My adopted father or my godfather is in the theater space. So I was born at the National Theater. So you see, I learned from there, right from Kida Fest, how they're able to organize the Kida Fest, the best of Fun World, the Fun World sessions. Do you get it? The Kida Fest is the mother body of Fun World. The Fun World is the local events that happens every month and how people participate that particular few hours on Sunday. Do you get it? Then they move to December. Kida Fest 1 week. That other youth comes in. So these ones are part of my learning process. And then not just to learn, but to study the challenges too that is coming on their way. So when I grow old and I want to do something like that, things I'll be facing and how I can overcome it.
But what happened to Kida First? What happened to all those ones?
We leave to the gods to talk.
No, 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 no. Gladstone, because you've been part of all those things. What happened? They are not running anymore.
Change of administration, administrative. Let me use the word.
So the problem at the National Theatre spaces, the changing of the administration.
Yes, in Ghana, we don't follow our predecessors' work.
Okay.
We'll come and want to do our own thing instead of you building upon whatever is there already and try to make it better. You end up rather destroying because you are trying to create your own stuff, which never work. Kida First was a traditional something. It was a global something for the states, and Fanward was there for them. See, but when you start changing things and you are not trying to, the person that's bring that in life to study the person or ask the person guidance, and you try to silence the person, things change.
So someone was silenced at the theater.
You see, Antoko was the engineer of the theater when it comes to artistic director.
Okay.
And you see, that woman is phenomenal. She's one of the mentors I always check when it comes to theater fraternity in terms of mobilizing the youth together, doing the theater, Kida Fest, that kind of festivals. The woman is good. If you study that woman, you go far. Then he handed over to Efo Gojumagbe.
Right.
Efo Gojumagbe was keeping it alive. And addrama.com was brilliant for the secondary school idea. Yeah. So we have the Fun World. Before the Kida Fest, we have the one-day show called drama.com for the secondary schools. For them to able to do more of the literal books.
Right.
That was the idea of Efo Gojumagbe. It was going well. It was fantastic. But you see, God have his reasons. Our dear father, life got short on the way. Then everything went boom. How it happens?
You can't tell.
I can't tell. We don't know. And then the great people were then holding forth for that event. They all start moving. They all start finding getting their pathways. Do you get it? They all start doing their own stuff. So there's no kind of passion that moved this. But I can tell you how many people passed through Kida First and Forward, and they're who they are today.
I was told you tried acting some time ago.
Yeah, I tried to apply for me to coordinate, but it didn't work. They didn't give that opportunity, which I don't want to mention anybody's name. But I did, because that's where I'm coming from. And that's maybe who I am today, both on the stage.
Do you still act?
Yeah, I do. I do. Because Forward, Best of Forward, Kida First, Master Kida First.
But I've not seen you act before.
Oh, really?
I have
only
never.
direct you guys. I've acted a couple of times. I've done a lot of acting.
The only time I saw you, I think, was on Movie B. You were Nadia's brother.
Yeah.
I think that was the movie.
I've had a couple of movies years back. You see, the movie industry we are is not too strong, and they keep on using people that they know. So I try to step back and still keep my focus on the theater. That's where but yes, Auntie Judy too discovered me from Tantes. Jay-Z don't know that series.
They would never know.
Beyond the Rivers, Jay-Z people don't know that series. And was that series that it was hitting the GBC? I was getting this time, So yeah, and then the Dark Night of Sorrow, the Golden Stew. I featured a couple of movies that is there, but yeah, it was a decades of movies, and I don't brag on those things. I try to leave different paths, try to mentor people. Try to, like, someone say, hey, I don't know that your father is Efo Gojumagbe. Hey, Efo Mawuli, same. Like, why do I should put on my shoulders? You see, the man has built his legacy. He has coached me, he has trained me, he has, so I need to build upon it and build my own legacy.
Of course.
So someone will see me, want to say, who's behind this festival? You may talk to me, but you never know. I may serve like a volunteer. Like, oh, this is a guy. Really? Because the foreigners who came to Ghana, they thought they were going to see somebody huge.
Some TikTok guy.
With some suits
and all that.
So when they meet me at the airport, are you glad? I say, yes. Huh? Are you serious?
That's how I suppose.
And then when they met the team too.
Very young people.
Except Solo and FM look janty now. Means
everybody's
that kind of youth and it was a good advice or a good thing that I'm doing. Yeah.
So I'll say, Gladstone, you've already paid your dues when it comes to this space, because when I know you from directing. When I actually started
I directed
following
you.
on
I trained
uh,
you before.
uh,
So
uh, 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 when I was at Laboni, then
my
you
first encounter with you is in your school, Chemu.
yes.
That's my first encounter that I
Mm,
trained you. That was a 2 day or 3 day stuff. Before then, you take step into my shoes
mhm,
in Laboni, which you did
right, right.
marvelous. Well, like yes, my
So it was when I started coming to Laboni that there was a bigger bond that I got
yeah,
to know you
yeah,
very well, and it's been very phenomenal. Gladstone Charlie. I don't know who don't know you when it comes to the theater space, and God has been good
yeah,
because you didn't give up. It wasn't easy, but you pushed through the walls,
mm,
and it has brought you here today. And we are very excited, and we thank God that even though you were going all through those painful and difficult moments, you didn't give up, and it also motivated some of us who was looking at you to also learn from it and also be here to do whatever we are doing today.
definitely.
And we pray that all those that you've put on, all those that we supported, will come back to also give you back the support in one way or the other.
Yeah,
And we know that by God's grace, the festival will grow. It will go to the biggest.
you go, it will grow. If it doesn't grow, it means you guys are not in.
No, it will grow
But if it will
because
grow,
because
in,
because we are going all out to support.
exactly. Trust me, I know what I'm telling you
Mm,
because the impact you have made for past 3 years to date, it has changed something.
of course.
So yes, with you, without you guys, we can
And by
grow.
God's grace, we'll still be there. Make sure
Exactly.
it gets to the top. Thank God that you made time
Yeah,
to come and speak to us.
yeah,
And we are also very excited that this particular conversation has inspired somebody and also taught somebody a lesson on how to actually begin to also step in your shoes and learn
yeah,
from whatever you have said today.
yeah.
Thank you very much for
Thank you.
coming,
Thank you for having me.
Charlie. God bless you
I'll
for
come for part
coming.
two.